Okay, now once again, that's the Ouroboros. And we're going to take a look at that real quick here. I just want you to get the gist of what's happening here. That there's a timing that when we see this eater who is eating himself and then giving forth himself this meat. So the only thing that you're getting is this closed cycle, this system of which you are contained in, of which he is now the nourishment for knowledge. And then it says, at this event, the strong shall show. And that's going to be represented by those locusts who are arrayed in battle array and who are like those horses. And then you're going to see that being described as these snorting horses of Dan. And then you're going to begin to see how they play in as the very same locusts that we're talking about in Revelation. So now we see out of these strong, who are going to be this very same race of which we're talking about as the Nodites, who are being shown as some of these descendants of the 12 tribes that now begin to make sense as why the 12 tribes were so heavily into this worship of these false deities, because they are actually worshiping their origins of which they came. And so this sweetness begins to develop after they kill this lion. And that's a symbolic representation of the future event that we're about to go through, which will be what the locusts bring, which are going to be represented by these strong. This arch itself represents strength. That's what the Royal Arch of Freemasonry is. Now, I want you to see that it's actually fractal encoded into this. It's the very same arch. It's the very same arch. Now, there is that out of the mouth of the eater shall come forth meat. And they're saying that at this timing is going to signal the start of the Golden Age, which is going to be signified by the destruction of this gospel of Jesus Christ. And I can show it to you hundreds of ways. And that's what they're proclaiming. Now, do they succeed? No. Will there be a golden age? No. They think they will for a hot minute, but in reality, it doesn't come to pass. We know what happens. But the important thing to see is that that's what's taken place. So the sweetness is to be related to the loosing of this binding of the sweet influences of the Pleiades, who are going to be directly related as these coming locusts. Now, of course, man, I'm telling you, there is a lot of tie-ups here that you have no idea, my friends. And remember, you're seeing the exact same thing in this Freemasonic symbol here that you're seeing right here, the same Freemasonic arch. Man, these are documents, friends, that are telling you things. It's the return of the God of Anu. This God of Anu is what the new world order is. A new world order, well, this is representing Anu, as in the Anunnaki. So the Anunnaki world order. Think, my friends, this is all taking place from the same place. I'm here to lift up the words of Jesus Christ and to show you what's taking place literally right before your eyes in your Bible. And it says, seek and you shall find. I'm your brother, friends. I'm your brother here. So now, let's take a little bit deeper look at what we've got in significance with the Ouroboros, or the Ouroboros, in this little system here that we have here. Now, this is going to be one 26,000 year cycle, which represents all 12 signs of the zodiac. The completion of this cycle here, we're at this point, this is the Milky Way, and that's what they call the dark rift, or more importantly, the serpent's mouth. And so as you can see that we are lining up perfectly right into the serpent's mouth, which is the same representation here of the Ouroboros. Now, when does the Ouroboros take place? The Ouroboros takes place at exactly December 21st, 2012. At exactly 11:11:11 Universal Time AM. Okay? Universal Time AM. 11 hour, 11 minutes, and 11 seconds. Now, all of us have been trying to figure out what this 11:11:11 was. Well, it's this.